Hello, I'm Angelica Mitchell. Welcome to my channel again. And today I will be showing you self-care through mind clearing. That is a healing touch practice. And so let me explain healing touch. Healing touch is energy medicine. That's the best way to explain it. Energy medicine. Healing touch is evidence-based, which means there is research behind it. So on one hand, you have science supporting it, but you also have spirituality and religion supporting it. Mr. Einstein gave us this wonderful formula telling us that everything is energy. Now you may think, yeah, right, everything is energy. My body, the couch, my plate is energy. And actually it is. But energy has different vibrations. So the things that we can perceive with our regular senses, that we see, that we hear, that we can touch, smell, taste, are energy with low vibrations. Still vibrating, but very low vibration. And then there is energy which we cannot perceive with our regular senses, which is energy with high vibration. Okay, so that is the difference. Now, if you think about spirituality, and I mean through the ages, spirituality gave us the insight that there is love or healing energy, or I call it higher power or God, and so many different names that is, or an essence that is within everything. So I believe that we have two things that talk about the same thing but have different names for it. Healing touch was started by a nurse called Janet Mentgen. She studied quite a few healing energy persons, came to the conclusion that healing comes from this energy, that this energy is nurturing, loving, and healing. And so she said, well, she wanted to use that. And so what she did, she came up with a standardized curriculum. And mind clearing, what I will be teaching you, is one of those standardized methods. Now, that said, what I teach today is only for self-care. It is not something, we can go out and then practice on people or charge even, no. Because I am not a healing touch instructor yet. I'm just sharing this knowledge for self-care so that you can help yourself. Okay, I'm a healing touch practitioner working toward my international certification here in the next couple of months. And then I will be a healing touch certified practitioner, but it will take at least another year to become an instructor just for level 1. So there are 5 levels to become a healing touch certified practitioner. What I teach you here, or what I show you here for self-care, comes out of the first level. And each level builds on each other, okay? So it's very important to know. Then there's a 6th level, that is then the level for the instructors. So let's go to mind clearing. Also, the thing is how, you would say, how does this work? Well, we know by now, even through science, that we don't stop at the border of our body. There is a biofield. There's an energy field around us. We can prove that with science. And this biofield, this energy field, interacts with a universal field that's out there in the cosmos, right? And so this interaction of energy that gives us the ability to balance and heal and improve our own energy. So it is a method of healing, really. Healing ourselves. So let's go with a mind clearing right now. So to start, even to understand a little bit of the energy, let's go and rub our hands together for about 30 seconds. Okay? Yeah. And just keep on breathing, just alright, when you are done, we're gonna pull our hands apart. Notice your sensations. What do you notice? Now you may notice some prickling, pulsations. And so the further apart you pull your hands, how does that change? Do they get stronger or less strong? Do you feel cold or heat? There are so many different ways, different things that you can feel. Okay, and I'm going to put them back together. What do you feel now? I feel, for example, resistance right now. But sometimes your hands, you might feel them drawn together. It has to do with the magnetism, biomagnetic field. Slowly bring it together. So these sensations that you feel here is a tangible way to notice this energy that flows through us, through everything there is. Through the earth, through every person, through the cosmos. It's incredible. So, let me show you how this works. So I'm going to invite you to just give yourself a big fat hug. Yeah, let's start with that. And just notice how that feels. Take a deep breath. Then I invite you to bring your hand in front of your eyes, okay? And then your other hand on the base of your skull, okay? Right on the back there. And then envision the energy flowing between both hands through your head, okay? Yeah. You're gonna just focus on that for a few moments. Preferably, we'll do that for at least a minute. And notice how it feels when your hand is close to your eyes, a little further away. Is it better further away? Is it better close by? Okay. Don't forget to breathe as you're concentrating. For time's sake, we're going to move on. And you put your hands on the base of your skull there, where this rounded bones are. I don't know if you can see that, but some kind of rounded bones. You put your hand, it's called the occipital bone. You put your hand right underneath there and kind of imagine that the energy is flowing upward. And again, don't forget to breathe. And then next, you put your hands on top of your head. Let that energy flow into your head. And you can put it close or a little further up, depends on how it feels to you. Just notice that energy flowing into your head and maybe down your spine. You may feel it in the sinuses, so you feel it in all kinds of places. And don't forget to breathe. We're only doing 30 seconds here. Okay. Now, I'm always, when I work with veterans, I'm going to have them put the arms down and just do rest the shoulders and arms. Breathe for a little bit. Just focus on the breath, because some folks have issues with their neck or the shoulders. So you don't want to hurt yourself. You want to be only able to do what you can do, okay? If you can only do 10 seconds, that's fine. Or, some people can do more, people can do less. If you have to bring your hands and your shoulders, and you rest your arms after each part, that's okay as well. All right. Now, we're going to make an L shape with our fingers. Put them right above our ear tips, so that is on each side. And I want you to imagine energy flowing from one side to the other side, from those fingertips, okay? And we're doing that again for 30 seconds. If you like, you close your eyes. Maybe you can even imagine that energy flowing forth and back, or you sense it. You may sense it going through you. That's wonderful if you do. Okay, then bring your arms back down so you can rest. Take a few deep breaths. good. Then bring your pointer fingers to your hairline. Fan your fingers out in a V shape. Put your pinky on the inside of your eyebrow, and then just the thumb, on your head. And now just imagine that this energy is flowing in your hair into your head. Don't forget to breathe. Bring your pinky to the outer part of the eyebrow, but keep your V shape as much as you can. This is kind of symbolic of opening your mind. Again, keep it up there for a little bit longer. Just imagine that energy flowing in there. And you may very well feel it, especially people that have some issues with their sinuses will feel it probably just quite well. Okay, then bring your arms down to rest. Take a few deep breaths. Very good. Now, when you open your mouth, there is under your cheekbone kind of a little hollow space, right? All right, we're gonna do something there. So, your thumb, put your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger together, right? Those three, okay? Those three here, put them together. And then imagine, kind of starting from your palm out, there comes this stream of light through these fingers, or stream of energy, whatever works for you. And as this stream of energy, put it right in this hollow under your cheekbone. And let it flow forth and back, or imagine it to flow forth and back. You may sense it, you may see it. And then slightly rotate. Notice what you feel, notice your sensations. Okay. Then I invite you to brush down from your forehead slowly over your chin, over your cheek to your chin. That's interesting. So from your forehead over your cheek to your chin 3 times. Right. Very good. And then cup your head in your hands and just close your eyes if you like, or just Take some good breath and just notice how that feels. Notice your sensations, your feelings. Take some good deep breath. And then we go back and just give ourselves another good hug. Notice how it feels now. Good. And notice how you feel right now. And so if you have a counselor or facilitator with you watching that, or if you watch it as a group, I invite you to now share. Okay? And you don't have to share, of course, and that always needs to be said. I mean, nobody is forced to share. However, it's helpful really for everybody in a group, for example, to share, because there's quite some insights that everybody can gain from everybody's experience. And it also helps, the facilitator to know how it went and all that stuff. So I invite you to, share and let know if it didn't work for you very well as well. Okay, that can be shared as well. It does not have to be all positive and all wonderful, because sometimes it may not be, or you may not be just quite in the right space today, or you were distracted. That all can happen. So it's perfectly fine to share, like, well, this worked, this didn't work, or it just was not my day. That's okay. But if you had some good sensations, I would like for you to share that as well. How do you feel right now? If you feel peaceful, relaxed, hopeful, whatever comes to your mind, basically. And just please, if you would like to share that. If for some reason you're just doing this right now on your own, I would suggest, have a journal and just jot down in a journal how you feel after you're doing this. And as you're doing this more often, then you might see a pattern. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you then with session 2 videos for guided imagery and healing touch the next time around.